Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe and don't forget to hit the like button. As y'all can tell from the title, today we're going to talk about Destiny Payton from Love and Marriage Huntsville. I just want to start off by saying that all the information in this video is alleged. All commentary is in my very own opinion. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Let's get into it. So in this video, I'm here to give you guys a quick update on the case that involves Destiny Payton and her ex-husband, LeBerick Williams. For those of you that don't know, Destiny and her ex-husband are currently going to trial because her ex-husband has alleged she violated several of their divorce decree agreements, and he now wants the courts to find her in contempt. I have covered this case with several videos on my channel, so if you want to get caught up, you might want to go check those out. Now, where we left off with our last update, Destiny, who is the defendant, she actually had her attorneys send a subpoena to her son's school. And LeBerick, who is actually the plaintiff, he had his attorneys send a subpoena to DHR, better known as the Department of Human Resources. Now, their name does vary by state. For those of you that are not familiar with DHR, and some other states, they are referred to as CPS or Child Protective Services. So since LeBerick and his attorneys have sent a subpoena to DHR, they have now submitted a motion in the court, and that is our update that we're going to go over in this video. So as you guys can see on the screen, the document was electronically filed June 10th, 2024. And it states, motion for protective order and compensation. And it says, come now, and the Department of Human Resources, hereinafter DHR, a non-party to this action, and moves this court for a protective order prohibiting, limiting, or restricting the production of documents, or in the alternative, directing an in-camera review by the courts of the DHR documents requested by the plaintiff's attorney. An appropriate order regarding release of said documents, if indeed any are due to be released, and as grounds, therefore, shows unto this court as follows. Number 1, on June 3rd, 2024, the plaintiff's attorney caused to be issued a civil subpoena for production of documents to the Department of Human Resources. And it states what all they were requesting in the subpoena from DHR. It says, the records demanded on the above, if indeed any exist, are confidential under state law, with access being limited to material and exculpatory evidence essential to the fairness of the trial in this case. And it goes on to state several different codes and cases that help them prove what they just stated. So I'm going to skim down because we're not going to read everything. This document is 10 pages long. And we just need to get the gist of what they're saying in the motion. And it says, number 2, said subpoena was not timely served upon DHR for it to comply as requested. Number 3, an in-camera review is required before confidential DHR records may be released by the courts. And it goes on to state other cases that help prove this. So we're going to skim down, you guys. And then it says, number 4, the United States Supreme Court has held that an accused has a right only to have records of a Child Protective Service agency turned over to trial court for an in-camera review and determination by the courts as to whether the records contain any information which is relevant and material to the issues in the case and should be released. So you guys, this whole motion is basically DHR saying, hey, if we do have any records, they are confidential. We are a child protective service. Before we can release these documents, the courts have to do an in-camera review to determine if these documents are even relevant to the case at hand, which is completely understandable. This is a child protective service agency. They deal with a lot of confidential information regarding children. So I kind of expected something like this will pop up. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the actual order to this motion. So as we can see on the screen, this document was filed June the 11th, 2024. And it is the protective order, and it reads, this matter coming to be heard on the motion for protective order filed by non-party and Department of Human Resources, DHR, and the court being of the opinion that the same is due to be granted. It is hereby ordered, adjudged, and decreed as follows. Number 1, DHR shall submit to the court for an in-camera review copies of the DHR records in its possession, responding to the request by the plaintiff's attorney. Number 2, the court shall designate which portions, if any, of said records are material and relevant to the issues in this call, not otherwise available to the parties. Said portions shall be made available to the parties hereto their respective counsel and officers of the court only, and may not be disclosed to any other person. It is further ordered that the party which required production of said records shall pay the Madison County Department of Human Resources the cost of providing a copy of same. Done this 11th day of June 2024. So you guys, DHR order for the motion for the protective order and compensation was approved and ordered. So it's stating that LeBaric will have to pay for the cost of this, and the judge will review the documents, if any, and he will decide if they are relevant to the case. And even if they are relevant to the case, they will not be released to the public. And that's good to know, because it is concerning their son's information, and things like that are confidential. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know down below in the comments. I'm going to keep you guys updated. As usual, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.